Unlocking the entrepreneurial mindset. Your key to seeking success. All right, listen up, Skill Fusion family. The game has changed. If you think success in business, or frankly in life, is just about your damn technical skills or how much cash you've got stashed away, you are living in the past. That's old news. That's yesterday's playbook. Today, in this ridiculously fast, ever-evolving world, that stuff is just table stakes. It's the ante to even sit at the damn poker game. What truly, and I mean truly, separates the winners from the wannabes, the builders from the bullshitters, isn't their degree or their daddy's money. No, the critical factor, the one thing I scream about day in and day out, is their mindset, how they think, how they approach every single goddamn day. It's the engine under the hood. The entrepreneurial mindset, people. This isn't some fluffy, woo-woo motivational poster crap. This is a practical, actionable way of thinking that empowers you, yes, you, to sniff out opportunities like a bloodhound, to take smart, calculated risks, not dumb ones, to solve problems that make other people cry, and to persist to dig a key king deep when adversity inevitably punches you in the face. And trust me, it will punch you, whether you're grinding to get a new business off the ground, hustling on a side project after your 9 to 5, or even trying to level up and make real impact managing a company. Developing this mindset isn't just important, it's C king, essential for any kind of sustainable real success. It's the foundation, it's everything. So if you're ready to stop wishing and start building, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. All right, let's cut the crap and get straight to it. What this entrepreneurial mindset I'm always yelling about from the rooftops, it's not some magic pill you swallow or some secret handshake only a chosen few know. It's a way of life asterisk. It's the sum total of your attitudes, your core beliefs, and the behaviors you execute on every single damn day. And let me be crystal clear, this isn't exclusively for the Zuckerbergs, the Bezoses, or the Musks of the world. This is for you. Whether you're slinging code, freelancing your ass off until 2 a.m., still grinding through school, or trying to lead a team to victory, this mindset is your ultimate unfair advantage. It's about how you show up, how you interpret the chaos of the world, and how relentlessly you attack your ambitions. It's about being an operator, a doer, a problem solver, not just a dreamer, in whatever arena you choose to play in. So what does this actually look like in the wild? It means your eyes are wide open, constantly scanning the horizon, spotting opportunities that 99% of people are too blind, too lazy, or too scared to even notice. It means you don't just sit there and whine about problems. You key king, lean in and fix them. Proactively, you're not terrified of taking smart risks. Notice I said not stupid, calculated, researched. You bounce back from losses, from failures, from getting knocked on your ass like a goddamn superhero, because resilience isn't just a word to you, it's embedded in your DNA. You're perpetually learning, always growing, allergic to stagnation. You're playing the long game, focused on legacy, not just chasing those quick, empty wins, and you're constantly, obsessively thinking, how can I do this differently? How can I innovate? How can I break the mold? That's the core of it, people. That's the fire. These aren't just fluffy bullet points on a PowerPoint slide, okay? This is the goddamn engine of success. Opportunity recognition, that's your built-in radar for gold where others see dirt. Proactive problem solving, that's you being the solution, the go-to person, not a passive spectator bitching from the sidelines. Calculated risk-taking, that's how you leapfrog the competition who are too timid to make a move. Resilience and adaptability, that's your armor, your shock absorber when shit inevitably hits the fan. And believe me, it always does. Growth orientation, that's your unwavering commitment to being a better, smarter, more capable version of yourself tomorrow than you are today. Long-term vision, that's your North Star guiding you through the fog. And innovation and creativity, that's how you stay relevant, how you disrupt, how you win in a world that changes every damn second. You need all of it, every single piece, no shortcuts. All right, let's dissect this beast. What are the actual core components that make up this entrepreneurial mindset? First up, and this is huge, is opportunity-oriented thinking. Most people see a problem, a friction point, a gap in the market, and they complain, they point fingers, they wish someone else would fix it. Entrepreneurs, their eyes light up. They see that same problem and think, cha-ching, opportunity. They are fundamentally wired to find ways to add value, to solve that specific pain point, to meet that unmet need. It's a profound shift from passively saying, damn, this situation sucks, I really hope things get better eventually, to proactively demanding, okay, what can I actually do right now to improve this situation, to innovate, to create something new and valuable here. It's an active, not a passive stance, and welded right onto that non-negotiable is embracing risk and uncertainty. Look, I'm going to tell you straight, if you are fundamentally terrified to lose, if the thought of failure paralyzes you, you are never ever going to win big. It's just not in the cards. There is no significant reward without taking some form of risk, period. But, and this is a massive but, it's not about being a reckless, stupid gambler. It's about taking risks. It's about doing your homework, doing the research, understanding the potential downside, mitigating what you can, and then having the sheer audacity, the balls, to make the damn move. It's shifting your internal dialogue from the fearful, oh my God, what if I fail? What if this doesn't work? To the far more powerful and frankly more terrifying question, what if I never even, what if I let this opportunity pass me by because I was too scared? That's the real risk you should be worried about. Next, let's talk about getting punched in the face. Metaphorically, and sometimes literally in business. This is where resilience and grit come into play. And my friends, this is absolutely non-negotiable. Failure, it's not the end of the road. It's a goddamn tuition payment for the University of Getting Shit Done. You take the L, you analyze it, you learn from it, you adjust your strategy, and you go again and again and again. You don't whine and crumble, oh, this didn't work, I guess I'll just give up. No, you say, okay, that approach was a dumpster fire. What did I learn from that inferno? How can I make it better next time? And underpinning all of this, holding it all together, is self-belief and confidence. Not arrogance, not delusion. I'm talking about real earned confidence that you can figure shit out. That you possess the innate capacity to learn, to adapt, to grow, to overcome. It's about ditching that bullshit, I'm not ready yet. I need more experience, more X, Y, Z excuse, and fully embracing the mantra, I'll learn as I go, because guess what? Nobody ever feels 100% ready. The ones who win are the ones who start anyway. Chapter 3, Stop Wishing, Start Seeking, Doing, Building Your Entrepreneurial Brain. Okay, enough pontificating about this mindset let's get down to brass tacks. How do you actually build this damn thing? Because it's not magic, it's not inherited, it's built through deliberate effort and consistent work. First thing first, take a hard, honest look at who the hell you're spending your precious time with. Your circle matters tremendously. If you're surrounded by complainers, by excuse makers, by energy vampires, guess what you're likely to become? You need to consciously curate your environment. Get around other hungry, ambitious entrepreneurs. Seek out mentors who've actually been in the trenches, who have the scars to prove it. Connect with people who are obsessed with growth, who challenge your thinking. Those conversations, that raw feedback, that shared kinetic energy, it's unbelievably contagious. It'll stretch your mind, expand your perspective, and light a fire under your ass. And second, equally critical, you absolutely must become a learning machine. A voracious, insatiable, lifelong learner. Read books like Your Future Depends on It, because it does. Devour podcasts from people who are actually doing the damn thing. Enroll in online courses that teach you practical skills. Study real-world case studies, both the massive wins and the epic failures. Business strategy, marketing, sales, finance, leadership, communication, psychology. Become a student of the entire game, forever. There's no graduation day from the School of Entrepreneurship. The moment you think you know it all is the moment you start to Start lose. Stay curious, stay humble, stay hungry for knowledge. That's how you build the intellectual firepower you need. Next up, and this is the pivotal point where 99% of people falter and fail, you have to take seeking action. Consistent, imperfect action, even if it's messy, even if you're scared shitless, even if it's not perfect, because perfection is a myth, a trap, a curse that keeps people paralyzed. The single best, most effective way to learn, to iterate, to grow is by doing. Launch that damn mini project you've been overthinking for months. Test that raw idea you've been secretly hoarding. Build a crappy, duct-taped prototype. Just start. I promise you, you will learn more in one single week of actual doing, of real-world execution, than you will in an entire year of planning and strategizing in your ivory tower. And then, crucially, after you act, After you put something out there, you got to reflect, you got to analyze. After every win, no matter how small, and especially after every loss or setback, you need to rigorously ask yourself, what worked? What was a complete dumpster fire? What insights did I gain? What can I do better, smarter, faster next time? Keep a journal. Do a ruthless post-mortem, track your damn progress. This is how you iterate. This is how you get smarter. This is how you compound your learning and eventually your wins. Chapter 4. See it to believe it game changers who walk the talk. Still skeptical? Need some hardcore proof that this mindset stuff actually works, that it's not just me yelling into the void? Let's talk about some undisputed heavy hitters, some absolute game changers who embody this entrepreneurial spirit down to their very core. Take someone like Elon Musk. Love him, hate him, agree with him, disagree with him, it doesn't kicking matter. The man is a walking, talking, breathing example of an extreme entrepreneurial mindset. He's not just dabbling in building electric cars or reusable rockets. No, he's tackling gigantic species-level problems, accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy with Tesla, making humanity a multi-planetary species with SpaceX. Think about the sheer, unadulterated audacity, the monumental vision required for that. He sees a future, identifies a colossal problem, and he just goes for it against all conceivable odds, against armies of naysayers. He's taken massive company-betting risks, faced insane levels of public criticism, and pushed through soul-crushing failures that would make most mortals crumble into dust. That's not just about technical brilliance or access to capital. That's a mindset that is fundamentally wired for impossible challenges and relentless, brutal execution. He embodies that "what if I never try" philosophy to an almost superhuman extreme. Then, you've got an icon like Oprah Winfrey. Talk about resilience, talk about vision. Talk about building something from nothing, from an incredibly challenging, adversity-filled childhood to building a global media empire. That doesn't happen by F***ing accident. That is pure, unadulterated entrepreneurial spirit blazing brightly. She didn't just host a talk show, she built a brand. A deep, authentic connection with millions, a legitimate cultural movement. She had the foresight to recognize opportunities to expand, to create new ventures, to influence culture, way beyond what anyone, probably even herself initially, ever expected. Her profound self-belief, her uncanny ability to connect with people on a deeply human level, and her constant, relentless evolution and reinvention. That's the entrepreneurial mindset in full, glorious action. She saw the bigger picture. She intimately understood her audience's needs and desires. And she wasn't afraid to pivot, to grow, to take risks. That's long-term vision and world-class adaptability, people. An absolute masterclass in leveraging mindset for impact. And let's not forget someone like Jack Ma, the visionary founder of Alibaba. This dude famously got rejected from KFC, from Harvard, from countless other jobs, legend has it. He was the only one out of 24 applicants rejected by KFC in his hometown. Most people would have given up, crawled into a hole of self-pity and declared themselves a failure. But what did Jack Ma do? He used every single one of those stinging no's, every single one of those demoralizing failures as rocket fuel. He saw the internet revolution dawning in China when very few others did, especially those with power and capital, and he went on to build one of the largest, most influential e-commerce and technology giants on the entire planet. That's opportunity recognition on a planetary scale. That's insane, almost unbelievable resilience. He didn't have the deep tech background, he didn't have the fancy connections or inherited wealth initially. What he had was an unwavering, almost fanatical belief in his vision, and the sheer, unyielding grit to make it happen against all odds. These titans, it's not just their business acumen or their IQ, it's how they think. That's the secret sauce. That's the F***ing differentiator. That's the rocket fuel that propels them into the stratosphere. Chapter 5. More than business. This mindset is your life OS. So why am I screaming from the digital rooftops about this entrepreneurial mindset so damn much? Why should you care, especially if you're not planning to launch the next unicorn? Because in this crazy, fast-changing, perpetually unpredictable world we're all navigating, this isn't just a nice-to-have tool for your business toolkit. This is a F***ing life skill. It's your fundamental operating system for not just surviving, but actually thriving amidst uncertainty and constant disruption. And let's be brutally honest, that's the new F***ing normal. This mindset is the critical software that helps you pivot when the world inevitably throws you a nasty curveball, to adapt and evolve when entire industries get flipped upside down, seemingly overnight. It's about cultivating the ability to not just endure change, but to actively seek out and capitalize on the opportunities hidden within the chaos. This is fundamental, people. More fundamental than your resume, your degree, or your job title. Think about it for a second. This mindset empowers you to make confident, decisive decisions, even when you don't have all the damn answers, because you cultivate an unshakable trust in your own ability to learn, adapt, and figure shit out. It's what keeps you resilient, what allows you to bounce back instead of breaking when you inevitably hit a crisis, whether that's personal, professional, or financial. It unlocks that creative potential, that innovative spark that's probably been buried deep under layers of fear, self-doubt, and societal conditioning, letting you find novel, ingenious solutions to everyday problems, big and small. And if you're leading anyone, a team at work, your family at home, even just leading yourself towards your goals, it helps you lead with genuine purpose, with compelling vision, inspiring others to buy in and come along for the ride. It's ultimately about taking radical ownership of your life, of your circumstances, of your future, instead of just being a passive passenger getting tossed around by the whims of fate. Look, I don't give a flying F***C say if your ambition is to build the next Amazon, to absolutely crush it and climb the ladder in your corporate gig, or simply to live a more fulfilling, meaningful, empowered life. Adopting this way of thinking, really internalizing what it means to think like an entrepreneur, gives you that indispensable inner F***seeking edge. It's the grit, it's the hustle, it's the unique perspective that allows you to not just get by, to merely exist, but to actually thrive, to make a real impact. It's about taking control, taking full responsibility, and actively, consciously building the future you want, one action, one decision, one learned lesson at a time. This isn't just about making more money, though that can certainly be a byproduct. It's about becoming more of who you're truly capable of being. So the real question isn't, you need this mindset, it's how damn quickly can you commit to start building it, brick by brick, day by day. Outro, your move. Start building your entrepreneurial mindset now. All right, so are you ready to actually start thinking like an entrepreneur? Let me be super clear. This is not about some magical overnight transformation, okay? Stop looking for that non-existent easy button. This is about the small, consistent steps, the daily grind, the unwavering, relentless effort. Every single day, you're faced with choices. You choose to see an opportunity or you choose to see an obstacle. You choose to learn from a setback or you choose to let it defeat you and make you bitter. You choose to take that tiny, uncomfortable action, or you choose to stay safe and comfortable in your zone of inaction. This journey, this evolution, it starts right of **kicking now with the very next decision you make. Don't overthink it into paralysis. Just start small, but for the love of God, start. What's one single thing you can do today, right after watching this, to begin practicing this mindset? Maybe it's finally drafting that email to reach out to a potential mentor. Maybe it's blocking out just 30 minutes on your calendar to start learning that new skill you've been putting off. Maybe it's deciding to finally tackle that nagging problem at work or in your personal life that you've been avoiding like the plague. Then the key is to stay consistent. One good day, one burst of motivation doesn't build a new mindset. 100, 1,000 consistently good intentional days do. And commit to growing from every single experience, especially the wins and the losses, the L's, the failures, the screw-ups. That's where the richest, most valuable learning happens if you let them. Don't be afraid to suck at something new. That's an integral, unavoidable part of the process. Ultimately, the journey, the real lasting transformation, it all begins and ends in your mind. It's about consciously, deliberately rewiring how you perceive the world, how you react to its challenges, and how you show up in it every single F***seeking day. So, what are you waiting for? Another sign, another perfect moment, they don't exist. The world desperately needs more people who think like entrepreneurs, people who solve problems, who build, who create, who innovate, who don't give up when things get hard. Be one of them. Go out there and get it. This is Skill Fusion. Now it's your turn. Let's go.